Welcome to Off Script Season 2, the most hotly anticipated reunion since Oasis. Let's get started. Welcome, Callum.
Hi.
And for anyone that doesn't know you, just want to explain where you work and what you do.
Okay, so I work downstairs. I'm in the accounts department, doing a bit of a kind of split role at the moment, doing your TPA finance and a bit of purchase ledger. In normal people terms, I try and make sure everyone gets paid on time and the payments are being reconciled correctly and everyone's getting things paid in a timely manner.
So in other words, you are oiling the cogs, making sure the whistle functioning, right?
Yeah, that's the aim of the game, most days.
Yeah, I think that's the end result for people, isn't it? Especially suppliers, that's what they want.
No, it definitely is. You get all of it, especially with the TPA, because you're doing payments in, payments out, handling the full service through the business. Yep. It's good.
Yeah. Oh, wonderful. And do you get a lot of requests from a lot of different people?
Very much so.
Internally, externally?
Everyone. I think we get a lot of it. In the PL side of it, it's the end of the month. Everyone's getting excited. It all builds up to the end of it. TPA, it's every day. It's cash holder settlements. You want the policy holders. People need the money today. We need to get it to them. But I think it's part of the course of getting it done, really. You need to
definitely
be proactive with it.
Yeah. And I believe that that you've obviously got a very high output, right? Like there was a employee of the month.
Yeah.
Was it last month? The month before?
Last month for July. Yeah. It was nice. My birthday as well.
Was it really?
Yeah, it was.
Wow.
It was all in. Good month for me.
How old?
I was 29.
29.
Yeah. 29 is coming. 30's on the horizon.
Yeah.
It's sneaking up.
My son was 29 recently as well. So. No, but I mean, amazing employee of the month, and that's I understand for sort of exactly what you said, processing a huge amount of requests. So thank you.
That was the aim.
That's good, and obviously made everyone happy because they all got their money, right?
Yeah, no,
fantastic.
Yeah.
So I don't know whether I've just stolen your thunder. I don't know. But in terms of what you've done in your department, is there anything that stands as a standout of something that you're super proud of, or have I just stolen that?
Well, you've touched on it, to be fair. So we'll get into it. The thing I'm probably most proud of, I came over into the finance department. I was originally in credit control. So seconded over there as someone went off on like a long-term leave, and her role is she was processing all of the cloud payments that come through into those. So when a supplier puts a payment onto the cloud, it creates two tasks, one for the ops team to approve it, one for finance to come in and sort of chip away at it. We had a bit of an issue where it was generating a lot of tasks that weren't actually getting us to go in and do something. So the job used to take the majority of the day. You were going through, opening up a claim, seeing if a payment's been processed, is it okay, is it not, send an email. We managed to work with the data team, we got chatting to those guys and found out we could just pull out the payments that are ready to be approved and we can go through and approve them on the day. So we managed to cut that down into that sort of, from being an all-day task to being a couple of an hour task to go through and get them approved. Off the back of that, everyone started to become a lot happier.
Yeah. So were you blinded by, I'm trying to understand what you were saying and trying to translate my words. Were you blinded by lots of unnecessary noise?
Oh, completely. A lot of what you were doing is opening up a claim. You see a payment. Is that okay to be processed? You're sending someone an email to check if it's okay. They're coming back and saying no, yes, no, and you're kind of looking at stuff that you shouldn't be looking at just yet or should be looking at in a week. So it was just getting down to where's the actual need for us to be looking at things and when should we be processing stuff at the right times.
Yeah, there's lots of manual labour. And is there quick fixes to that?
Yeah.
Or were you able to suggest things, not that it's your job to suggest things to the dev team, but were you able to suggest anything to the dev team to maybe close stuff off, not activate this or link it with something else?
So what we managed to do is find the data point. When a payment's like approved by operations, they'll click a button to say, hey, we're happy with this.
Yep.
We managed to go in and find that little SQL code, pull that into a different report, and now instead of seeing 400 or 500 payments, we just see the 50 that are ready to go. And we just go through, hit those ones off, and knock them out on the day. On the flip side of that, that gave us back the rest of the day to go and speak to the handlers and be like, oh, what do you need a hand with? which payments are you trying to get through, and then that's what John had given me the Employee of the Month from, was him being like, oh, thank you, I can just now Teams you stuff and be like, oh, can you reject this payment because we need to change this? Can I help you with this? I need to do this. And we were having that back and forth that we just didn't used to have time for.
So, I mean, that's, you know, the one thing that excites me about technology and data and AI and all the advances that you can have is exactly what you just said, is being able to free up people's time so they're not just doing laborious kind of repetitive back office stuff. And actually, I loved that bit, and I wasn't aware of that. So I was aware of why you received it, but I wasn't aware the fact that it actually freed you up enough time to then be really proactive and engage with your colleagues. And that's the bit that's out of everything for me is like the icing on the cake.
Yeah, but that's the bit of it. You want to fix something when it's a problem, not 2 days later or a while later.
Yeah, definitely.
It's help me get this done.
And I think it engages everyone in the business then. I think people feel more valued that, oh, you know, I've got someone from accounts talking to me about this, and then actually it probably deepens your understanding of problems as well. So yeah, it's really good.
Yeah, no, there's so much of it. You learn every day, especially speaking to the handlers when they're like, oh, I've got this issue, that this has been raised this way, and then you're speaking to each other, you find out that that's how they do work, and this is how you work, and how you can kind of work a bit better together.
It's a beautiful thing.
I'm nerding out here. I quite like
Sorry?
the process. I'm nerding out on this point.
Oh, okay, I could geek out. Do you have any technology background, or is it?
Little bit. So I'm interested in it. I'm used to develop little websites and
really?
stuff like this. Yeah.
Do we know about that? Or do you now? Or everyone else does?
Yeah, a little bit now. I've made a mistake there. Wasn't very good at it. It was a passion project. No, I had little companies in the past and built little websites and stuff. Yeah.
Yeah. What were the companies doing? I know we're going off script, but that's allowed, hence the title.
So I did a little chocolate company in the past, developed a little website to go through and make these ones. And then we've done one, we were selling gadgets, doing like getting stuff off of Kickstarter, doing little interviews, putting them on there. It was a lot of fun.
Kickstarter as in for games?
Kickstarter as in for like where people would invest in a gadget or a product.
Right, okay.
Would get those guys in, get them on the website and try and do it that way.
Oh, wow. And what about the chocolate? Because we've had some of your chocolate that admittedly didn't last very long up here. Are you still doing chocolate?
No, that was the final batch for everyone
in
there. So that's why it came in. So I brought stuff in and thought we'd bring it in, let everyone try it, because I knew I'd be talking about it forever. So I thought I would come and give it to everyone so they could put a flavour to the name.
I love that. It kind of leads us nicely into my next question. If you're enjoying this episode so far, we're looking for guests to jump into the hot seat right there and have a chat. Find the contacts here, there, here. So I was going to say that, you know, in lots of different industries, people are in an industry where they have never decided to go into it. And that's so relevant in the insurance market, the claims market. And I think I probably, from what you've just said, kind of know where you're going to go with this, right?
Yeah.
But I'm assuming from what you've just said, you know, from chocolate to websites to, you know, working in the claims industry was not a path you were necessarily thinking of.
No, I was just born third-party claims management. That was just... it was written on all of my homework. You know, this guy's going. We know where he's going with things. But no, I think, I was always... a bit only fools and horses as a kid, just how are we going to get rich off this next year and how are we going to turn this into the next thing.
You're looking for that nautical watch, right?
Yeah, 100%.
Do you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah. Or maybe Peckham Springs, you know, we could start doing it. Like
as long as you're not running down Taunton in a Batman and Robin outfit, right?
Me and John Paul, we can make it through.
I love it. So you have there's a strong entrepreneurial streak running through you.
No, I enjoy it. I think anything where you can kind of take something, try and grow it, fix it, change it, look at where you can go down a different avenue with it is just where I kind of get my enjoyment from.
Yeah. How do you apply that then to what you're doing? Because obviously accounts is quite a, it's quite the opposite, right, isn't it? It's quite, or it could be, it doesn't have to be, but I suppose in the environment, it's quite a regimented, kind of fixed thing where the way you're describing your character is I've got maybe a wider view of things, and maybe I'm guessing if you're wired that way, an excitement to break rules and processes. I might be wrong, but having just spoken to you for 5 minutes, I'm getting that vibe, right?
I think it's coming. No, I did think the same.
The two really conflict.
Yeah, I did think the same. I got into accounts and did think it was going to be just straight file this invoice, doing this, doing that. But the more I kind of got into it, the more I sort of see, hey, look, where can we save some time here?
Yeah.
How can we apply new technologies? How can we look at this process and say, we're spending our time copying, pasting this information? How can we let the system do it for us? Yeah. How can we use what we're doing here to support everyone else over there? Like, how are we getting our data in and giving it back to people? Where can we kind of mesh into the rest of the business? Because everything tends to kind of happen everywhere else, and then it flows in and through finance, and then back out to everyone else.
Yeah, no, it is. Well, it is. They are the cogs of the business, right? Because without finance, we're all dependent on finance, including me, because like we all. Ultimately, you want to love what you do, but the reality of it is, most of us come to work to earn a living, right? So if we can't get paid at the end of it, then that's it. So it definitely is the engine of the business.
Yeah, engine. I think it's just a good supporting one. I think if you can keep everything, you end up with the data in finance. You end up with the support, and that's where the things fit in.
So a bit of a random question, and it may not be a surprise to some people. Have you had a thought, and don't worry if you haven't, but have you had a thought on where AI could potentially assist in your department, and not just necessarily where you sit, but we can keep it to that area. Overall, if you had your holistic brain on, and this was your business, and you were sitting where I was, where would you apply? If you know anything about AI, and it's not a trick question.
No, I'm a big fan of it. I am. Pretty much most questions are going straight into ChatGPT before.
Yeah, I love it. I love it. Well, I've mentioned this before, but I actually named my.
Have you?
Yeah, yeah. So anyone that knows me knows that I have Betty.
Betty.
Yeah. She's very dear to me, but anyway. So I'll be expecting you to. That'll be the next question I see you, Callum. We're like, what we're using? Yeah, what's his or her name?
Belinda, I think.
I love it.
Yeah.
You just made that up on the spot.
I did. Yeah. Do love the name.
Phenomenal. That's great. So go on. What's your thoughts?
Right, let's go for it. So I think.
What would Belinda tell you?
Belinda. What's she telling me? Buy more credits. Subscribe to Pro. So I think there's a couple of ways. In finance, it would be to pick out using some OCR technology, which in layman's terms is just how are we reading these invoices and this data that's coming into us. If we could start using that, would be great. Let us just process invoices in, take the data out of them, process them out without a need of someone to manually be there, copying and pasting it, putting it into the next one. And then just at like a wider claims view, how much profit is being made on something, how much costs are being spent on something, is that out of fashion, is this builder spending a lot more fixing a claim in the north than maybe someone spends fixing it in the east? How's that
looking at trends,
things on average? Yeah, and just stuff a person can't really do without spending weeks and weeks doing it, but when you can just chuck thousands and thousands of bits of data at it and then ask it in real terms, compare these things.
Yeah. Oh, I love that. Okay, I might be putting you in touch with someone else in the business. Have you met Mateus?
No, I don't think so.
he's our new AI guy.
Okay, interesting. Yeah. So him and Belinda, we're gonna make a go of it.
Oh yeah. I mean, he has more than just ChatGPT. He's got many Belindas and what have you. But he's on the show as well. Nice. So maybe I'll put you in touch with him actually, because anything AI, and I love the idea of, even if it's just immediate small wins. I think there are some huge wins like the business could have, and but I think even the smaller wins at the moment, just to do exactly what you said 10 minutes ago, just to be able to take time away from you, or give you time, not take it away,
Yeah,
to be able to focus on proactive things. It'd be amazing.
Yeah. For me, that's any time I get to speak to Stephen Todd at the minute. Any time I'm like a conversation reaches him and he's like, oh, I can use this code here and pull this out and fixes it. And I'm like, I suddenly get back a day or two a week.
And I'm not sure whether I should say this or not, but I won't go into detail, but just ask Stephen Todd about the cake incident 10 years ago.
Yeah.
I won't say any more than that, but
I'm coming for you, Stephen.
He'll say, I've been with Jeremy, and he said, what about the cake incident?
Okay, we'll find out. I'm intrigued now.
Yeah. I think maybe I might have mentioned it on one of the previous podcasts. So yeah, we'll just leave it at that. And again, maybe this is a bit tricky because I don't know how interactive you are with the industry. So if it isn't related to the industry, you can relate it to the business, and you may have already actually answered it, but if you had a magic wand and you could change something within the industry, it could be the claims industry, it could be the network of builders, it could be us, what would you change?
I think for me it would just be getting rid of the admin. I think just plain and simple, take as much of it as we can get rid of it, and then spend our time speaking to people or doing things. And I think get down to the point where everything's being done correctly behind the scenes, and then we're just dealing with the people, making sure they're okay, happy, okay with their claim, and the builders are okay, going in there and getting everything fixed. And then
I love that.
Sit back and do the rest of it.
That's great, because that's exactly what I want. Honestly, I think that's an amazing answer. All right, there's just one more question, which is a question taken from there, which I haven't looked at. I have been tempted. They've been there for a while. I've been tempted to open them up and have a quick look at them, only because some of the questions are insanely crazy, and they're for both of us, by the way.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Did I jump
No.
ahead there? Okay.
I'm dyslexic, so the thought
me
of
too.
Are you really? Oh, I've put that
could be fun,
The thought of reading something live out loud, having not read it, fills me with absolute dread. So I thought I'd pass it to you. And I feel really bad because you're dyslexic.
No, it's happening. So what happened with the cake 10 years ago?
I will tell you what happened with the cake 10 years ago. No, I don't know. I can do that. No. Just mention asbestos.
Been with SCI recently as well. Okay, here we go. So, would you rather only be able to move by hopping like a kangaroo or swinging like a monkey?
This is open to both of us, so that pregnant pause could be an opportunity for you to jump in.
Yeah, I'm trying to work out what I could swing from here, and it's looking very low options.
Yeah, yeah, that's a good one. Would I prefer? I mean, in the interest of randomness, I'm going to go kangaroo. Yeah. Mainly because it's got nothing to do with jumping. My immediate association is kangaroos box. I love kickboxing, and I think I could probably identify more with a kangaroo than a monkey. Although I do believe a monkey might be in my Chinese horoscope.
Yeah, okay.
So now I'm still going. I'll go with my first one, kangaroo.
Would have thought monkey probably be better at jiu-jitsu. It's got the big arms. Yeah, you got the options.
Do you do jiu-jitsu?
No.
Do you know anything about jiu-jitsu?
Little bits. Been beaten up a few times,
Jiu-jitsu. I love martial arts. In fact, I think one of the books there is Michael Bisman, who's a mixed martial artist.
Okay.
So jiu-jitsu is one of the very few martial arts that the smaller, less powerful person, the stronger person, can win, because size advantage is taken out of it because you're on the floor, and it's technique over strength. I mean, if you're massively strong, you might have an advantage, right? But it's an incredible sport.
Yeah, get to use someone's momentum, kind of thing.
Yeah. Well, it's not just momentum. It's about just understanding. It's understanding how to put people in chokes and manipulate their joints. Yeah, it's a.
Sounds good.
Yeah, it's the nearest to chess out of all the martial arts.
I've heard that.
You have to think quite a few places in advance. I love it. I love martial arts. I'm slightly obsessed with
Get
it.
yourself a mat up here, and then you can settle disputes with Matt on there.
I've kickboxed for 20 years. I think that if I could do another martial art, I'd do jiu-jitsu. The problem with that is jiu-jitsu is so technical, and I'm so impatient that in order to spar doing jiu-jitsu, you kind of like, if I want to spar someone, I want to spar someone good. I just want to get in with it, and I'll just get beaten up every time. I haven't got the patience, I don't think, to actually sit down and learn the technique from it. So, yeah, maybe if I had a lot of time on my hands.
Yeah. We'll get the AI in. AI and jiu-jitsu, you know. Cut the time out of the day.
Yeah.
Spend it learning.
I love it.
We'll get you one of the Elon Musk robots, you know.
I was thinking that what's they called, the Octo. I can't remember what they're called. Yeah, he reckons they're going to be like $20,000 per household, and they'll do everything: cook, clean, babysit. Anyway, enough of that. No, fantastic.
No, sounds good.
Oh, well, thanks for coming on.
Thanks for having me.
Cheers.
It's been fun. We've learned a lot.